So here we are, back at the beach, just working. Some of us are working.
I'm waiting for my apprentice.
Yeah, well, ain't that the truth? So yes, we are back at the beach. The waves are pumping, the sun's shining, the tools are out. And we're just trying to finish off this little corner. I just wanted to quickly show you this little edge here and how severe that angle is. And an easy way to get that angle is like this. So we just take a piece of this, you can cut it there and then just trace this on the new board. So you just run that line with that line and then just mark it, follow the line through with a ruler or a straight edge. And then, because I've got a steady hand with the power saw, I can just cut along that line and get a pretty straight cut. And then you just measure the length of the board you need and fit it in. And then on the other end, just use the bevel, and it turned out to be 27 degrees along there. So we just keep that in our little brain, my little brain, and each time we get down that end, we just make the cut. So yes, there's an angle at that end and an angle at that end, which is taking a bit longer than we thought, but we will keep cracking on and get through this afternoon, we hope. But what I did do is marked an old board angle to get that angle, that severe angle, on a scrap, and I just keep that as a template for every other one I do, and that way I can get a full line right along and just scribe the line, make the cut, fit the board. So this is our template, as I was saying before. The method to cut the angle, we just put it on flush, clamp it with your hand, allow it to move a little bit, and then straighten it up again. Need some assistance. Mark. And then we cut the line, just freehand. And as you can see, that's it. So now I just got to do the other end, 27 degrees. No more joins, thank God. So here's the result of those angled cuts along there. We've got an existing fascia or skirting board around this deck that sits at about the same height as the finished decking boards. What you would normally do if this was all built from scratch would be run all these long, and then you put a straight line all down the thing, all down the line, and then just cut with one pass with a saw to get it perfectly straight. But we're not in that position here, so we have to do it all individually, one by one, and try and get them lined up perfectly. And I feel like it's pretty good, considering you can pluck at straws and pick out millimeters or half millimeters or 1/100ths of millimeters, but considering what we've got to work with, it's not a bad result. And the same on this side too. You would normally run all the boards long just past the edge and then cut them all off in one line all the way. But yeah, even that, pretty happy with that. Just cutting around post there. So yeah, anyway, onwards and upwards, just closing out this corner now. So yeah, the wife hard at work. Sit rep, everyone. We're gonna call it a wrap for today. A bit of blowing going on and a bit of decking going on. Well, there has been. Felt like slow progress today because we had to make all these cuts and then all those cuts, and then for a little part of it there was some joins in there, but we soldiered on and that's what's left. So tomorrow I'm just got to cut around these, and there's another one there, and then the corner post, and then we're done with laying boards. And then we're going to go around the whole perimeter and put screws, because we haven't, as you can see, put any screws on the ends. So there is a plate below there that we screw into just so they don't sort of curl up in time. So that's that.
You stand this up taller and push the whole lot in.
Gotta go. Some might say this is the morning of the gods. Some might even say this is the morning of all mornings. The best morning in the history of the world. Anyway, why? Well, yes, we're finishing the deck today, but needless to say, why else? So anyway, let's finish this deck today. Exciting times, everyone. It's the last piece. This is the old template that came in or out of here. So we're going to use that with some mods to fill in that. So to be continued. Okay, so we've marked out the last piece to cut. Lots of, if you can see that, lots of geometry. So that all goes. We keep this shape here and in there, and then that, and that's gone as well, hence the crosses. So anyway, let's cut it out and see how we go. Stage one. Test fit in progress.
Bam!
Bam!
Hang on.
Pretty happy with that.
Bam.
Bam!
Thanks for coming.
Nothing else to say but bam!
Bam!
So now we'll just screw that off and then screw everything else off around the perimeter. But Jade's just refitting it about 10 times just to get that feeling back of
Success.
how it looks when you just put it in, you know. So anyhow, keep going. And now for the grand reveal. We are completely done, and let me tell you one thing, this will look completely the same to everything you've seen before. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with it, and I want to show you irrespective of that. Ta-da! So, since you last saw this deck, that's been painted. All the tension wires are in, and we've screwed off all the ends of the boards there, all the ends of the boards there, all the ends of the boards there, all the ends of the boards there. We've put in a temporary balustrade system there for now, and yeah, that's it. Looking good, pretty happy with it, very happy with it actually. And yeah, there's a massive space now for everyone to spread out and just do their thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video series, and if you stuck around for the ride, well done to you. It has been a ride, but overall it took us probably just over 2 weeks, so 2 working weeks, maybe like 11 days ish, which was probably about 2 days ish more than what I thought it was going to take, so not too bad. Yeah, that's it. Deck is done, so I'm going to sign off, and yeah, plenty more to come on this channel. So if you haven't subscribed, it'd be really appreciated if you could. So thank you for that, and thank you for watching too, and I'll see you in the next one.